All right, we're back and we are going to put the bottom on this box here that I've just finished. Turn it the right side up. Finished putting all the four sides together, just whip stitching them as you can see, just right across. So now I have the bottom piece with fabric on both sides, and I decide what I want to go on the bottom, what I want to go on the inside. So I've decided this is going to be the bottom and this is going to be the inside. So I just kind of drop it down like that so I won't get it mispositioned when I look at the back. So I know that this is the way it's got to be. So then I take my edges, and as you can see, that one's quite long. I wonder if it fits better the other way. Now, as I said earlier on, you don't sweat this if it's not perfect, because it will take up. It's like if you were sewing and you're easing in a seam that's not quite right, like around a sleeve or something. Okay, or this way. And I'm thinking that this way is probably better. We'll just ease in that quite a bit there, but we'll ease it in, okay, like that. When you stretch it out, you can see it's not really that long, okay. All right, so now let's get some thread going on here. I got some out here already, just need to separate it and thread it up. It's kind of a light blue, which is fine. It's what I used last on that bottom piece. Okay. Have you ever made fabric boxes? I've made bowls, but I haven't made boxes. And I think I like the boxes better than making the bowls. What about you? What's your favorite, or do you like them both equally? Like I said, mine that I'm working on, I have intentions of it being a decorative piece on my coffee table. Not necessarily used, but just more of a conversation piece. But I can see how cute they would be in specified places for little things and set around, especially maybe in a guest bedroom or bathroom, or in your on your dressing table, or your things like that, next to your bed, maybe your side table where you keep little things there, maybe your little Kleenexes. And so now I'm going to do the same thing I did before, and we'll come on the inside, and I'm going to come out at that corner of that so that I can start in the corner there. And I am going to position it tight up right at that corner. Get it even with the edge. And one thing about, you get it even with your edges all the way around, because there's no other edge that you have to even up. So, and I like to do my corners 2 or 3 times to make sure that they don't move on me and that they're strong. Now that thread knotted. There you go. Thankfully it unknotted itself. So we'll get that evened up and we'll start our whip stitch. And again, I come about 1/8 of an inch in. Now if I were doing bigger boxes, I might do like up to 1/4 inch. And as I go up, I'm thinking that I probably will do that. But I'm not sure how. Never done it before, so this is kind of a make decisions as you go. But 1/8 of an inch right now seems to be just about right. It's catching everything well. And you want to put your stitches, like I said, close together. You don't want them solid, but you just want them close together. Keep your pieces even up. Ouch. Okay. I'm using some of my home decor fabrics samples that I'm cutting up, and these are great. They have good weight on them, but they're not too hard to sew through, and so it's really given me a lot of different textures and feels and looks, and not just cottons, you know. So with those fabrics and the batting in between, now I've got a little bit of slack here, so I'm going to ooch it up in there and then start working that slack in the rest of the way. Take a couple of stitches and ooch it some more. Ooch it up just a little, not too much. The key to this is just a little bit at a time if you're having to take up slack. You can see that I'm just a little, pretty much on, but I need just a ooch more. Get that in there like that. But back to what I was saying, I've got a lot of these decor fabrics that I'm going to make some kits up for my Etsy store for these, because I think there's a lot of people out there that would like to try it, that they may not have some more substantial fabrics. And while cottons and all that's just fine, I just think these really do well with these heavier weight fabrics. And you get lots of different looks. Okay, we need to, let's see, ooch just a little bit one more time. I think we'll do it. Okay, and that gets us right in the corner there. So that's good. One more little ooch. This is so relaxing. It's not hard at all. I mean, whip stitching and just, I mean, you can't get easier than this kind of stuff. You know, I just hate that. Just fortunate that it pops out. Okay, let's get that back where it was and pull it tight. Yep, going to work out just fine. Now, some of you may not ever have to do this because you are very meticulous when you're cutting and everything, and you get everything just exactly right. But if you know me, you know I'm not that meticulous. So I learned to adapt and ooch and tweak and just go with it. And that got that right in the corner, so all the ooching and the tweaking did okay. We are right in that corner. Do it 3 times. All right, so we've got one bottom sewn in, okay? So now I usually go around this way, the right, and I'm going to start working it on this side. Again, you want to pull it up, get it even, and then work your corner. All you're doing is coming around that corner to work that other side. It's a straight side. And by the time you double or triple stitch your corner, it's very strong. It's not going to pull away from you. Then get your piece and straighten it so that it's even up, and then start your stitching again. Just hold it together. Keep coming. Okay. All right. I'm going to complete the bottom here off camera, and I will come back and we will work on putting our yarn around the top. Okay, stay with me. Sorry about that, knocked the camera. Okay, well, let's see. We're going to continue with this. We're at the point where the bottom has been sewn on. You can see that it's well on there. It's a nice sturdy box, and I am sewing on this braid. Now, I twisted this braid myself with some embroidery floss and 2 different kinds of yarn, and made a trim braid for this. And I am again just simply whip stitching this over the top of the box here to give me a little sealing cap, you might say, to the raw edge. And I'm thinking that I might go around this twice, being a bigger box. The yarns I used when I twisted them, they're not that thick, and I think I want a little bit bigger top here than I'm getting out of it. So, and also it's harder to hold the smaller one on top. It wants to slide over to the side. So I'm thinking I'm going to go around twice, see how far the yarn I made goes. If it goes on 3 more sides, that would be good. Okay, well, Again, I'm coming about 1/8 of an inch down from the top and just whip stitching across the top of this yarn rope to attach it. And when I get it around and then go around again, that'll be finish it off, and it'll be a cute little top there. That's looking good. And it also covers that raw edge to the top where you can see it, the batting and stuff. You could use a fatter yarn to start with. I just didn't have any. And you can use bigger thread, thicker thread, however you want to do it, just whatever look you're going for. I just use the same thread that I used around the sides. And it's not difficult at all. And it's not something you have to do. You can simply whip stitch along the top just like it is to finish it off. That's perfectly okay, and that's what a lot of different people do. And I just wanted a little bit more decorative, so I decided to do some yarn on the top. But that's definitely not, you don't have to do it that way. You could also put a binding edge on this top side before you sew that last corner to make the square. You could put a binding around the top and enclose that raw edge. There's several ways you can finish it off. I might try that one on my next one. Okay. All right, we've come around, all the way around one time. And I think, again, like I said, I think I'm going to go as far as this will go, around again. It doesn't have to be doubled on all sides, but just as far as it'll take me. So I'll just continue on around. Now when I started, I left the little tail on the yarn right here. I like that. Like having a little tassel. And now I will just basically sew this yarn to the yarn underneath it. I'm not going to go all the way back down to the fabric itself. Just double layer the yarn. And I'm going to have to get some more thread here, so this is a good place to stop. What I do is I just make a loop again, go through the little loop twice to make a knot, thread, cut it, and the loose end is gone. So I will be taking this all the way around as far as it will go, and wherever it'll go, I'll leave the little tassel on the other end. Okay, and so that's really all I can show you about this. It's going to be cute. Now this one's going to go into this one, but as you can see, that's quite a drop there. So what I will do is I will take some scraps, put them in there, and then put my little one in there like that. Won't he be cute? And now I'll be making the next one a little bigger. All right. Till next time, let's stay scrap happy.